Hello, welcome. If you haven't watched part 1 of this video, then I would suggest you to go watch part 1, which explains my first 10 tattoos, and those are the ones that had to be covered up, or not really covered, but fixed, because I was at a different tattoo artist. Now, this set of tattoos is a completely different tattoo artist, which you will notice. These are the tattoos that if you're like a super tattoo fan, or you know more about tattoos, and you're kind of knowledge with tattoos, and these are the tattoos that you're probably gonna like and you're probably gonna approve of. These are the last 10 tattoos that I've gotten since I met my newest tattoo artist, which was in April, I believe, which I'll explain some more about that. So this is someone else's work, and you can see the difference in tattoos by how they do them, so to speak. So you will notice a difference. You will see the tattoo quality different. If you're kind of knowledge with tattoos, then you'll probably like this set of tattoos better, and this has some of my favorites as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and start you here. Number 11 was this little piece right here, which I will insert a better picture. This is another best friend tattoo, which I will also talk about those, but I had found my new artist. He was on my Facebook. I don't even understand, but he was on my Facebook, and I seen him share something from his tattoo page about a Friday the 13th event, and I was looking for a new artist anyway, and he, ironically enough, lived like one street over and down from where I was living, and so I was like, I'm gonna go check him out. I'm gonna get something smaller to see how his work is, and you know, just get the whole vibe. And yeah, this was the first one. I ended up inviting Sydney, which also is the best friend tattoo that my pinky promise is with. I ended up inviting her with me, and we went and we got this tattoo. We weren't gonna do color. I was gonna get it because it was basically my idea, but she just kind of came in on it. I wasn't gonna do color, but she wanted color, so we ended up with blue and purple, and now we're gonna get some other tattoos that are also blue and purple to kind of match this. It doesn't have any like special meaning. It doesn't mean anything. It was literally just a tattoo to kind of discover what he was like in his work, and so I wound up with this cool little thing right here. So great story. Tattoo number 12 is actually my rib piece, which I will insert a picture here. So that is my rib piece. That is also with a friend of mine that I'm not actually as close with anymore. I haven't seen her in months. We don't really talk much. There was some stuff happened basically, and so we aren't as close as we were. I don't regret this tattoo. Oh, by the way, this one didn't really hurt. It was a little tender on the bone, but it was no big deal. I don't regret the tattoo, but it is my most painful tattoo. I will warn you now, for me at least, some people it's different, but for me, the ribs were the worst. It is the only one that I will literally tell, well, one of a few, tell you that literally hurt. Like, I didn't cry because I'm not a bitch, and I didn't whip out because I'm not a bitch, but it hurt. There is like some spots where like my bra rubbed against it that eventually I'll probably have to have gone over, but I just kind of leave it alone right now because ow. It does still have meaning to me because she did play a really big role in my life for a really long time, and she was a good friend of mine, but sadly I'm not that good of friends with her anymore, so the pain that I went through for that tattoo was great. But yeah, basically what I'm going to talk about is the best friend tattoos is make sure you really are forever going to be in this person's life. The tattoo doesn't mean the same as when you get it when you fall off with this person. So just make sure that you're really confident in the decision of who you want to get a tattoo with. And so the next, tattoo number 13, at least I believe, is my thigh piece and my campsite. So I got these two in one. I don't get a whole lot at the same time as I was because I just don't. But my next was my thigh piece, and this is one of my absolute favorite tattoos. It doesn't have a big significant meaning to me. Basically, I have a lion with a crown on my left thigh, which I will insert a picture or a couple of pictures here. So that lion is by far the best tattoo I have. The shading is amazing, the work is amazing, the lines are amazing. He did absolutely amazing on that piece. It covers my scars from when I used to self-harm on my thigh, which I do have some scars there, and it does cover it, and I kind of just remind myself to stay fierce with that. Like I said, it doesn't have a big significant meaning besides just to kind of stay fierce and just keep going. Basically stay the bad boop that you are. So yeah, I absolutely love my lion though. This is my biggest tattoo and by far it's the best. It wasn't really painful, the outline, like I watched him do the whole thing, the outline wasn't painful. The shading wasn't really, it gets kind of tender around the lion, or in the lion's face, where it was just so much of it, even though the face looks bare. But anyway, it gets a little tender in there, and then the dot work was kind of like, okay, because it's like, you know what I mean? So that was a little tender, but it was nothing that I couldn't handle. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, if it actually hurt, like, I will tell you, like, my ribs hurt, but there's like a difference between pain and just an annoyance that you can push through, but like, you know what I mean? So yeah, like that was cake work. I actually plan on finishing my other thigh piece, which you can see in the first part of this video, which was done by a different artist, but my new artist is gonna, you know, just kind of fix it up a little bit, and we're gonna add some to it, so that's exciting too. After my lion was this campsite here, which looks like this. I don't really want to take a picture because I've already done all of that. So this is my campsite. This is also by far one of my favorite tattoos. The bicep area hurts. It was painful, a little painful. It made me chicken out of getting this side done for a while. I was gonna get this quote that's on my forearm right here, and I pussied out and got it right here because it does hurt. But it's so worth it. This campsite is one of my favorite tattoos, 100% by far, just because I love the placement of it. I love the line work. I love the colors. My skin takes colors really well. So yeah, and it also matches, which I didn't realize until afterwards, but I absolutely love this. It reminds me of when I was younger. Some of my favorite memories are of camping, and like favorite memories with my grandmother are also of us camping, so that is something also very dear to my heart. After that one, I want to say would be this, and this is You Keep Me Safe. And another best friend of mine has You Keep Me Wild. This is also a tattoo that at the time meant a lot to me, and I was very close to this person, and now I'm not. That's why I say be careful with your best friend tattoos. As for pain, I chilled. Next is this collarbone tattoo, which this says, "This too shall pass," with the dandelion. I have a picture that I will insert now. And this is because I do go through hard times. I don't know why my collarbone is like a motivation place, but I go through hard times, and I always feel like every bottom is the bottom, and that I'm just going to be stuck in this pit forever. But it's gonna pass. It'll all pass. Eventually it's all going to pass, and so I love my tattoo. This is also one of my favorites because it's really cute and it's just so pretty. So yeah, pain-wise wasn't really bad. When you get closer to like here, this kind of like hits in my boob, honestly, and the boob hurts. Like this right here hits kind of like into my boob, and then my rib piece kind of hits into my boob as well. That's kind of painful. So boobs, eh. So yeah, this is also one of my favorites. Next would be my quote right here, and this one says, "And you love my dark." And Sydney, my other best friend, has the first half of this, which I will insert a picture here. I am a dark person some days, and so some days it is hard to be my friend because I'm the dark person. So anyway, yeah, that does mean a lot to me. And I think honestly, oh nope, next is my cacti, which I will insert a picture here. I'm trying to hurry this up because the lighting is like just gone at this point. Oh my god, it's only 3 p.m. but it's raining. So my cacti is next. This was a birthday present to myself. I just wanted the cacti. My tattoo artist was like, "What the fudge?" And he was like, "Let me add color to make this cute." And so that's how I got that. I just love cacti, and they were the present to myself. And then lastly is number 20. I might have missed some. Oh, I did. I missed this one. I got this one at the same time, it says free, as this one, but then he had to go back over it when I got this one. So, cool beans. It's also when he went over this one. Wait, no. He went over this one when I got this one. Okay, anyway. And then the last one, which is number 20, is this bird on my leg, which I will insert a picture now. Dropped off back there. And so we like started this tattoo again, and then like it hurt because I had to pause, and like it gives it time to like set in the pain, you know what I mean? Like usually it's like a euphoric thing, and then I lost the euphoric thing because I had to leave for like an hour. So when I came back, it was like, holy Jesus, mother of God. So the lighting's back a little bit. So I just left that one alone. It's healed now, mostly. It'll be finished one day along with my thighs. So anyway, yeah, that is all 20 of my tattoos. Please do not forget to watch part 1. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. It really does help me a lot. Comment your tattoo stories down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. The link to my Instagram will be in the description that you can follow and talk more with me, and also see all of the new tattoos that I post all the time because I am always getting them. As for piercings, the only piercing I have is my nose. I have had double snake bites and a single lip piercing. My ears are gauged too, by the way. Oops, I always forget that. And I've also had my tongue done, and I've had my nose done one other time, and now I have this one, and my ears are gauged to a 2. So yeah, that's all my tattoos as of this moment. I'm sure there will be plenty more soon, so you know, keep updated with my Instagram, and have a terrific day.